What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Out here at a little pond today. It's actually a decent sized pond. It's like 4 or 5 acres, and we're gonna do a small swim bait fishing challenge. I got about an hour and a half here to fish, and what I got here is a little tiny 1/8 ounce jig head I got off shopcarls.com with a tiny little 2.5, I think it's like 2.8 swim bait, super tiny. So everything should bite this: bass, crappie, maybe even bluegill, who knows. So we're gonna throw it in this pond. But yeah, shopcarls.com, make sure you check it out. If you're a Shop Carls member, you can get stuff like 40% off. I'll put a link down below, you can check it out, and I'll get you an extra discount for your first time there. But anyways, we're gonna get started here. I'm excited to throw this little swim bait, and tiny swim baits work really well in the winter time. So that's why I got it tied on today. We're just gonna cast it out there, slowly reel it back in, see if we can get on some fish. Hopefully, I'm thinking we might get into some giant crappie with this the swim bait, because bass will love it, but I think the crappie will love it. It's just small enough to where I think they'll inhale it, especially the big ones. So I'm excited. Let's go. So excited to use this little swim bait. So I probably got a foot of clarity in the pond. Not too clear right now. I'm gonna just fish this little swim bait around. Hopefully catch a big one. Love eating these little swim baits in the wintertime. I say wintertime, but I'm in a t-shirt because it's 60 degrees here in Alabama today. Pretty beautiful. There's one, guys. Oh my goodness. I snagged a bluegill in the side. Snagged a bluegill, what the heck? All right. It's not quite the goal of today. That's funny. There's a bunch of bait fish in here and stuff for these largemouth. They're full a lot of the time, especially in the winter. All they gotta do is open their mouth. They get a little snack. There's one. 2 casts in a row. What do we got? Oh! That is not a bass. Wow. That's what's neat about these little swim baits. Woo! You can catch big old crappie on them. Look at that. Big old crappie. Tiny little swim bait. Beautiful! That is what we're after. Gladly catch some crappie. See if we can get us another one. There's one. I don't know if you guys saw that. I made a few casts, just reeling it, and then I started twitching it. First cast, I started giving it little twitches. Instantly caught another crappie. All right, I'll take that. Let's see if it works again. Maybe that's what they want. I'm just doing little tiny twitches, reeling it super slow, but just little tiny twitches. I'm talking like I'm moving the rod tip only an inch or two back and forth. There's one. Yep, they're wanting to twitch today. We got some fighter. Oh, water skiing them in. Just kidding, little guy. Man, look how they're eating that swim bait. They're just inhaling it. This tail's all the way down this fish's throat. Look at that. Jeez. They want the swim bait. Absolutely want it. That's awesome. See if we can do 2 in a row here. Yep. Oh, I missed him. They just want it twitched and slowly reeled. That little twitch just triggers something in their lateral line, I think, causing them to bite it. That's pretty cool. I bet this will work really good for bass too. A little bigger swim bait. There's one. Oh, I missed him. They're eating it. There's one, guys. Launched it. Another crappie. Wow, so far, 1 bluegill, 4 crappie. They're all eating it, guys. Swim bait's long. Like, if that head's barely sticking out of their mouth, that means it's down in their belly already. See ya. They're munching it. Let's get another. There's one. Ah, get off. There's one. Oh gosh, this fish crushed it, guys. That's not a crappie. There we go. Yep. There's what we're looking for. He crushed it. There's a bass. There you go, guys. About a 12-incher, 13-incher. Not bad at all on the little minnow. The little tiny minnow. Check it out. This thing is doing work today. I've snagged a bluegill, caught a bluegill, caught like 4 or 5 crappie, and now I caught a bass. I've only been out here like a half hour. Winter time, water's like 48 degrees probably. That's what the lake is right now, and it might be colder than that. The high yesterday was like 48, and it was 30 at night, so the lake could be, this pond could be like 45 degrees. And they're eating this little guy. It's a good bait in the winter time, in ponds and in lakes. Tiny little swim bait. So make sure you try it out where you're at. I bet you'll catch some fish on it when they're not biting anything else. It's a good bait. Another one. Oh, he got off his way out there too. Way out there. Pulled me down. Should have brought more swim baits. Starting to tear this little guy up. Pulling it down easy. There he is. Yep. And that's what came up and busted right there a minute ago. Tiny little bass. Perfect. Little guy. Bass are making their way up. 2 bass. Something else just bust out there. Guys, they're busting. It's like they just started feeding. Come on, eat it. Eat it. I don't know why they're busting. It's cold, cold water for them to bust like that. There's one. Oh, that's a crappie. Another slab. Another slab. What a good all-around fish catching bait. Look at the mouth on this guy. That's a big one. All-around fish catching bait. That's awesome. Let's go out, have a good time. If you got a girlfriend you're trying to introduce to fishing, put her on a little swim bait. She just casts and reels it, catches fish. Another one, guys. 2 in a row. Crappie. Another crappie, dude. There we go. Loading up. Not on this side of the pond today. Had to walk halfway around it. I've caught like 4 fish in a row. Swim bait's so worn out it's falling down when I cast. So what you can do, you can bite off a little chunk, just like that. Re-rig your swim bait and you'll get a few more fish out of it. Since I'm not anywhere close to my other swim baits, I'm doing that. Looks the same, swims the same, catch a few more with it. Now I can cast out there, twitch it without it coming down. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. Ended up catching a bunch of crappie, snagged a bluegill, caught a couple bass. It's pretty fun. Had a good time out there on the pond. Check out those little jig heads and those little swim baits on shopcarls.com. I'll put that link down below. You guys can check it out. It's really a good way to save some money when you're buying tackle. They have a lot of different brands that I use, so make sure you check them out. But anyways, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. It means a lot to me and it helps my channel grow. It also helps my channel grow when you hit that thumbs up. And let me know down below what you thought of this video if you want to see some more pond crappie episodes. They're going to be spawning this spring. We're going to be able to catch the big ones. We didn't get any giants tonight, but I know there's giants in there. I've talked to some neighbors. They've put some 15, 16 inch crappie in there, and they should be bigger now. So we're gonna fish for them here this spring and this summer, but stay tuned for that. Also, remember, you can get some Fishing with Nordbye apparel, some Cast Your Cares on the Lure apparel on my website, fishingwithnordbye.com. There's also a way to support my channel. You can become a patron through my website, so I'll link it down below as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time here on Fishing with Nordbye.